Have you ever been driving down the road when suddenly that little battery symbol lights up on your dashboard? Most drivers think, "Oh, my battery is dead." But here's the surprising truth. In many cases, the battery isn't a real problem at all. That warning light is your car's way of telling you that something in the charging system isn't working properly. Ignore it for too long, and your vehicle could lose power and leave you stranded. In today's video, I'm going to show you exactly what causes the battery warning light to come on, what you should do if it happens while you're driving, and how to diagnose and fix the problem step by step. Let's get started. Alright, now that we understand what the battery warning light actually means and what to do if it comes on while driving, let's move on to how you can troubleshoot and reset that warning light. Alright, the first thing you should always check is the battery terminals. Pop the hood and take a good look at them. Are they clean and tightly connected? If you spot any corrosion or buildup, that chalky white or green stuff, it could be interfere with the battery's ability to charge properly. Before you clean anything, make sure the car is completely turned off or the key is removed from the ignition. This is crucial for safety. Start by disconnecting the negative terminal first. This is a safety precaution to prevent accidental short circuits while you're working on the battery. Once the negative is off, go ahead and remove the positive terminal. Now take a close look at both the terminal and the cable ends. If you see any corrosion, that crusty white or bluish green buildup, it's time to clean it off. Use a designated battery brush to gently scrub away the corrosion from the metal surfaces. For even better results, you can use a battery cleaner spray like CRC battery cleaner. It helps dissolve stubborn corrosion and preps the surface for protection. Once everything is clean and dry, apply battery terminal gel or grease to prevent future corrosion. Here's an important safety tip. Always wear gloves when working around the battery. It protects your hands from acid exposure and potential burns. When reconnecting the terminals, attach the positive terminal first, then the negative. This order helps minimize the risk of sparking. Once it's all done, restart the car and check your dashboard. In many cases, simply cleaning and securing the battery terminals is enough to clear the battery warning light. Next, check if the battery itself is dead or weak. While the battery warning light usually points to a charging system issue, a failing battery can still be the root cause. If your battery isn't holding a charge properly, maybe due to age or internal damage, it puts extra strain on the alternator and the music rest of the charging system. That added load can easily trigger the warning light. To check the battery's condition, use a multimeter. A healthy battery should show around 12.6 volt when the engine is off and between 13.7 to 14.7 volts when the engine is running. If the readings are significantly lower, it's a sign the battery might be on its last legs. Not sure how to test it? No worries. Most auto parts stores will test your battery for free, so it's worth getting it. Check before you decide to replace it. If you found this video helpful and want to see more guides on how to reset dashboard warning lights and fix common car issues, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and share it with your fellow car enthusiasts. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you never miss an update when we drop a new video. Next, check if a fuse is blown, because here's something a lot of people don't know. Your alternator needs a bit of external current to get started, a process called excitation. That current comes through a fuse, and if that fuse is blown, the alternator simply won't build the voltage it needs to charge a battery. Start by locating your vehicle's fuse box. You'll usually find it under the dashboard or in the engine bay. Look for a fuse labeled alternator or something music similar. Your owner's manual can help you find the exact one, or you can refer to the diagram printed on the inside of the fuse box cover. Once you find a fuse, carefully pull it out and inspect it. If the metal strip inside is broken or looks burnt, the fuse is blown. Simply replace it with a new fuse of the same amperage, and that could solve your charging issue. Now, even if the fuse is fine, the battery still might not be charging properly due to corroded or loose wiring, especially if it's disrupting the alternator's excitation circuit. The alternator relies on clean, solid electrical connections, not just to generate power, but also to send it back to the battery for charging. If any wire is frayed, rusted, or not securely connected, it can mess with the whole charging system and trigger the battery warning light. To check this properly, it's really helpful to understand how the alternator is wired, where each wire goes and what it does. If you find any loose or corroded wires and fix them, there's a good chance that a loan could reset the battery light and get things working again. Now, if you've already checked the fuse and wiring and everything seems fine, but the battery warning light is still on, the next thing to inspect is the alternator belt. The alternator is driven by the engine through this belt, and that's how it spins to generate power for charging the battery. But if the belt is loose or worn out, the alternator may not spin fast enough, which means it can't generate enough voltage, and that's a common reason why the battery light stays on. So pop the hood and check the belt tension. If it feels loose, cracked, or glazed, it's probably time to replace it. Fixing the belt could be all it takes to reset the warning light and get your charging system back on track. If you've checked everything else, the battery, fuse, wiring, and belt, and the battery warning light is still on, it's time to take a closer look at the voltage regulator. The voltage regulator is responsible for maintaining the correct charging voltage to the battery. If it fails, it won't properly control the alternator's output, which means your battery could either be undercharged or overcharged, both of which can trigger the warning light. Now, here's an important tip. Many mechanics might recommend replacing the entire alternator, but the alternator itself is a very reliable and durable component. It rarely fails on its own. More often, it's the voltage regulator inside or attached to the alternator that goes bad. So before you go spending money on a new alternator, make sure to check or test the voltage regulator first. It might save you a lot of unnecessary expense.